Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen and I love sharing all my planner related content on this channel. So if that interests you, then stick around and consider subscribing. But today I am talking about this guy here. Disclaimer, my nails look terrible. I have like half of them on because I'm working on getting them off so that I can redo my nails, and a couple of these are being stubborn, so I need to soak them off. So anyways, ignore that. Today I'm talking about this guy right here. If you saw my last video, you're probably like, what the heck is that? Because the last video I shared was about my Pocket TN, and I still have that. Excuse me, I still love it. I have it set up. However, I got this cover kind of on a whim, and I will tell you why in just a little bit. But this guy has unexpectedly entered my planner setup, my planner lineup, I should say. This is the Naya Paperie A6 Folio or Stalogy cover in the leather quartz. This was also a ready-to-ship item, and when I saw it, I snagged it because this leather was sold out, or still is sold out. So at the time I was like, oh my god, I need that, because I have an A6 Hobonichi that I had stuffed in a D-ringed pocket planner. So I didn't have like a proper A6 cover for it. So when I saw this in the leather that I love, which is the quartz leather, is one of my favorites, I knew I had to get it. So that's the story behind this. Prior to that, this planner I had kind of pretty much abandoned. I mean, every once in a while I would go back and just like kind of back plan a little bit just for fun, because I do like it, but it hasn't been my main planner in a long time until I got this cover in the mail. It did take a while to get to me. At least as of now, this company, Naya Paperie, is a little bit delayed in their shipping. They are having some issues. So instead of it taking, I don't know, like 2 weeks to get to me, it took about a month. So anyways, by the time I got it, I was already in my Pocket TN, loving my setup over there. But I had a feeling once I received this cover that I would want to move into this planner because I just love this leather. It's so pretty. The other cover that I have with the same leather is my Hobo Weeks cover, and I love the leather, but I'm not using that size anymore. So yeah, anyways, it's just this super pretty, soft, muted, dusty pink, and it is so velvety. It's not as velvety as like the velvet cotton per se, but it is still so soft, and the color is not really, it's really hard to capture on camera. It's a little more pink than it's coming across on camera right now, but it is just stunning. And it's got the pockets here. It does not have a big back pocket or a pen loop. I do wish I had a pen loop, but that's okay. I can make do. As you can see, I've added some pen loops. So anyways, let's get into this because I don't have a lot of time, because my hubby is out walking the dog and my son is outside playing. So there's finally some peace and quiet in here. So on the left side in the pockets, I just have some decorative stuff that you've probably seen before if you've seen my previous videos. And just some stickers in here that I really enjoy. These are from Planning with Quinn on Etsy. These I made myself, and then these little icons are from Manis&Plans on Etsy as well. They're just some stickers that I frequent quite often, so I have those tucked in there. And then, so like I mentioned earlier, this planner, I had it stuffed in a pocket, D-ringed pocket planner, so I did have to trim the cover. So that's why it looks a little janky, but it doesn't bother me that much, so I just left it the way it is. And I have my super cute page marker from Planet Char off Etsy as well. It's so pretty. I don't think, it's not quite picking it up, but it's holographic, like even in the letters, like the white vinyl. It's so pretty. I love it. That's why I have it in front. And then this is just a sticker that I placed on there. I do have a clear cover on the planner itself, and it comes with a pen loop, which it's supposed to be like this way, but since I have the notebook tucked into the back pocket, that pen loop would have been inside the pocket and not, you know, useful. So I just flipped it upside down and it still works. So, because my pen has like this grippy thing, so it fits in there loosely, but because it's kind of grippy, it doesn't like fall out. So speaking of my pen, I have this tool pen in here. However, the ink inside of it is not the original ink that it came with. I'm actually using this ink, which is the Sarasa Dry in the 0.4 tip, because I find that for gel pens at least, this is the best ink, the fastest drying ink on Hobonichi paper. So that's what's inside of this pen. I just like the way this pen looks. So aside from that, I just have a little, you've seen this before. A lot of the stuff you've seen before if you've seen my previous videos, but that's just a sticky note holder from my shop that I washi taped in. And nothing super special going on up front. I was gonna use this as a weight tracker, but I kinda didn't. These dividers I made myself. And then this is my habit tracker. So I was gonna start using this in June. Well, I did use it for a little bit, but I never got to starting the habit tracker section. So I just kind of ignored that, and I started again here in August. So that's what I am using these pages for. And then for my monthlies, they're super simple. Some of them don't have a lot going on. Some of them aren't very cute, but they do the job. These little monthly label stickers are from the Style Planner. Yes, that's where they're from. I also have this guy from Planet Chart as well, just marking what month I am on. And then since when I first got this planner, I started this planner kind of late. I used some of the daily pages in the front. Even though they're dated, I just use them as lists. So I just put like to buy lists, wish lists, inbox. This divider has a bunch of little sticky notes that I got from a stationery store a while ago. And yeah, so there's just a bunch of notes, stuff to buy, wish list, my health tracker, my husband's blood pressure log that I have to update that. I have some shop notes back here, some stickers I want to make, you know, just stuff like that, notes. I was gonna go to Montana, so I jotted some notes down, but that did not happen. Some more notes. I don't want to show anything personal, so I'm like trying to skip through it. And then here I just tipped in some vellum from the planner spot. This is where my dailies begin, and at first I kind of did this little bracket thing, and they're pretty minimal for the most part. I am not into like washi tape everywhere and like stickers everywhere. I keep it pretty minimal. I do have some vellums tipped in every now and then, and I also use this as kind of, when I wasn't using this as a everyday planner, I was using it kind of more like a notebook, so I was taking notes for church. So that's what those are. This is so pretty. This is a freebie from Sterling Ink. So yeah, on the days that I didn't have much to write, I just use them as like note pages. Otherwise, it's just mainly to-do lists for the day. And every now and then I'll put like a little like highlight of the day of what happened that day. But mainly it's just my, you know, appointments and to-do lists. This is an acetate from the Style Planner as well, and another freebie from Sterling Ink. So yeah, some more church notes in here. They're in Spanish, in case you didn't know, in case you couldn't tell. So yeah, that's how I'm using this planner. There were days where I was using different planners, so there's some very blank pages, or there's like one or two things written on the page. And this is also from the Style Planner. It's so pretty. So here we come to August, which is when I really started using this more. So you can tell because the days start to look a little bit more fleshed out, you know, more filled in. And I've basically just been doing like a sticker at the top for the day of the week. And lately I've been putting the weather and like a little weather icon, a little decorative sticker, and then another sticker that says inbox or today or something along those lines. And then I just put my like daily, what's it called, appointments or like events, stuff like that. And then my to-dos on this side. And then at the bottom, I'll just put like a little tidbit of how I'm feeling or something that happened that day, that sort of thing. So that's what my dailies are looking like. This was today. This is another page marker from, you guessed it, Planet Chart. I love her shop so much. It's so pretty. This is actually meant to be a page marker that you slip like your pages inside of, because it has a pocket so that it stays. But I actually kind of like it more for a sticker pocket, because I just tuck it in here on the day that we're on, and I'm putting like my most frequented stickers in here, so I can just whip them out to put on my daily spreads. So yeah. Oh, and then these little gray dots, I was using, let's see where it's at. Let me see if I have one here. I was using one of these dot markers in the platinum color to make the dots, but they're so long. I hate how long they are. And I actually got these, like this pen loop from Letty on Instagram. I will put her in the description box, but she makes these. They're so pretty, and I asked her to make like some normal ones and also some kind of bigger ones to fit those dot markers, which they do if you put it in this way. They totally do. But before I received those, I was like, I wonder if I can just use this end of my highlighter and just make a little circle. And it basically looks the same. Obviously, it's not as perfectly round as it would be if you use the dot marker, but I got used to using this. So now it's like I have both options, you know? So anyways, that's what I'm using there. But yeah, so like this is tomorrow. I'm about to fill this in for tomorrow's to-dos. And then I do go ahead and like pre-plan in here as well. I made these little page flags for my bills, but as you can see, I just write in things on the day that they're gonna happen, and I kind of don't really care about like what it's gonna look like. And yeah, just stuff like that. Like I have a sticky note here for a dentist or a doctor's appointment that I don't want to forget. And then I did go ahead and label the every month, because every month is a different color, so I just went and labeled those. And yeah, that's about it. In the back I do have a few more trackers. Some of them are not filled out. For example, this one I'm not up to date on just because I was using a different planner, so I have to go back in and fill this in. I think it would look really pretty if I did. That's just a mood tracker. And then I have like a cycle tracker, my bill tracker, a cleaning tracker. This is a mess up, I just left it. Car maintenance tracker, my husband's like work miles and stuff like that. I don't know what happened there. And that's about it. That's all I have. Back here, I do have a little jelly pouch, trifold folder thing. It used to be a trifold folder from Catspresso, but I cut off one of the jelly like pages, and then I also cut off the top part that would snap onto the button here, just because I needed less storage space. Like I didn't need the full thing, and it tended to be kind of bulky. And then I just put this elastic through the middle of it, and I put it in the back cover. I don't know how to explain it. You can see how it is there. Like I said, I did have to trim this cover because I was using it in a pocket-sized notebook, so it looks all weird, but whatever, it works. And then I just have some important papers back here that I'm trying to not forget, as well as like some stamps, random stuff in the back pocket, my COVID card. And that's it. So that was a super quick kind of, I just breezed through that flip, but I wanted to make sure I had this video up for you guys in case you're interested. If you're like me, you like the crinkly sound of the pages turning and you love seeing a filled in notebook. I just love that so much. And I love how like, it's like, what do you call this? I don't know. I love writing in this notebook because it's like fluffy almost when I write on it. It's like, oh, I just love that. I'm the type of person who hates writing on paper when there's like a pencil board behind it and it's all like hard and like thin and stiff. I don't know how to explain it. I like the fluffy pages feel. I'm so weird. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. I wanted to put this video up, I was saying, because I'm kind of missing my pocket TN. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this or not. I love this leather and the cover so much. I feel like that's why I've been wanting to stick with this planner, because I love the cover so much. But I think I do prefer the pocket TN for this size, first of all, and for like the, I guess the way that you can customize it even more than a bound book, you know, because you can put like different inserts in there and notebooks and dashboards, whereas this is, it's kind of like what you get, you know. So we shall see. I may stick with this. I do have another pocket TN coming in the mail soonish. Well, not soonish, it'll probably still be a while, but I feel like I'm definitely going to be back in pocket tee, and then if not sooner. But in the meantime, I am enjoying this guy a lot, so I figured I would just do the flip right now while I'm still in it and it's like lived in. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.